watched is really just those spacing type things where I try to get to and get my shot up.
I know when there's a foul called or whether or not you're checking out, you kind of go up to Darko or your players to say, like, my bad, my bad. What are you noticing in terms of maybe some of the mistakes you're making in time that you're trying to communicate with your team?
It's more of just letting them know that I see it. It's not that I'm, trying to ignore it or anything, or I don't know it at all. Like if I see, I should have been where I could have got a steal or whatnot, I'm going to let them know. I think just part of communication, and they give that to me, so I'm going to reciprocate and just try to build a whole good relationship between us all, and, yeah, that's basically it.
It feels like we're seeing just maybe it's confidence, but I don't want to say confidence, but just you're stringing together some solid performances in the past month-ish. What are you seeing out there in terms of just where your biggest learning curve has been?
I think exactly what it is just learning. It's definitely a long season, these 80-some games, and it's been a journey, to this point. And I think through, Coach Darko and just this organization as a whole, their faith in me, through it all, and just wanting to, help me as much as they can learn is, you can't really get that anywhere else, I feel like. So it's one of those things that improves me, not only, on the court, but off the court, my work habits, and just habits of, time management in general. It's little things like that where, I'm not doing homework all the time, so I'm having to learn what to do, outside of the court. And, when you have people like that 24/7 that help me along the way, it makes my transition, on the court easier.
Speaking of people who are maybe helping you along the way, we saw you speaking to Kyle Korver before the game. What type of advice, or what did he tell you in that moment?
Oh, he's great. A shooter like that, and just a player in general like that, be able to talk to him and, get little tidbits and advice from him is huge. I remember Summer League running into him one of the first times, before kind of the draft stuff. But, every time I see him, I get to, talk to him like that. And we were talking about just different kind of workout drills we were doing beforehand, and different things that helped him, and just really trying to give me advice. And, it's huge. I try to take everything that I can from him and a player like him.
What did you see from the intensity that Jordan was able to bring to the floor tonight, and is that intensity contagious to the rest of the group?
Of course. Jordan's an amazing player, and, I've been watching him the last couple of years, and actually got to build a great personal relationship through, football with him with the Bills and our little stuff that we do our bets against the Chiefs and the Bills, stuff like that. But, on the court, he's a dog, and when you see a guy play like that, like you said, it is contagious, and, helps us want to do the same. So.
Thank you. Buy that jersey.